up, guys? It is GZTV here, and we're back with another reaction, and yes, I have a face cam. Shout out to my sister for the intro, and shout out to my sister for the tripod. Today we're doing a subscriber suggestion to the album In the Name of Prodigy by Flea Lord. I've never heard of Flea Lord's music before, so this is going to be a first listen. I've looked through his discography, and it seems to me that he has a lot of 10-song projects, a lot of them this year, maybe like 5 or 6. This guy has been going off this year. Maybe he's trying to start his career off strong, it sounds like, and we're going to have a first listen. This guy might make it big one day, so you've seen it here first. We're going to get straight into this one. I don't know what to expect, so yeah. The first song is called In the Name of P Intro, so maybe this will give us a little bit of an idea of what Flea Lord is trying to do with his music. Yeah, that was interesting. Prodigy is a rapper that died a little while ago. Now that I think about it, I should have said that in the beginning, but I just now thought of that. This is In the Name of Prodigy. That's interesting, like a tribute album for Prodigy. Maybe not the Prodigy I'm thinking of, but it could be. But yeah, this track is nice. I know it's just an intro. It's like hyping up the album, getting you hyped. But the beat is super smooth. There's no rapping. It's like kind of like a spoken intro. But it's fire. We're going to get into the next one. Let's see. Next song is Torch Carriers with Ransom. I don't think I've ever heard of Ransom, so we'll get a first listen from both artists. This is the first official song from both artists I've heard. This will be interesting.
You know, I think you got the wrong impression about me. I think in all fairness, I should explain to you exactly what it is that I do. Let the beat breathe.
Ooh, Jay-Z reference. Let the beat breathe. Yeah, that track was amazing. That was elite bars, elite flows, rhyming syllables like no other. This guy's the real deal. Whoever suggested this, I think his name was Christian. Shout out to you, my man. You put me on to some heat. This guy can spit. It was really unexpected. Ransom, I've never heard of you. You sound like... He sounds kind of like 50 Cent and Royce da 5'9" combined. Great track, great beat, great flow, great bars, great collaboration for 2 artists I've never heard of. Great. This is awesome. Let's get into the next. The next track is called Infamous Bop. It's got the Big Twins on it. I'm not sure who the Big Twins are. A first listen for them. Let's get into it.
Hip-hop is like, you know, there's many elements to it, you know what I'm saying? There's the, you know, the graffiti, the dances, the fashion, everything, the slang, the music. So I feel that hip-hop as a whole right now is just showing the world, like, how big it is. It's not...
Yeah, that track was clean, too. I don't think this album will have a lot of misses just because of how good the bars are, how clean the beats are. I can't really describe what style that is. There's got to be a style he's following, like, where he's from. But can we talk about how sick this album intro or the cover is? This cover is dope. But yeah, that was a good one. He has like a really rough voice, but he makes up for that with his rapping. Someone from the Big Twins kind of sounded like 6ix9ine. I've never heard of them. They did a pretty good job too. We're gonna get into the next one. The next song is Major Distribution with my boy Busta Rhymes. You got Busta Rhymes on your record. That's respect. He must be the real deal. He must be an up-and-coming real deal. I mean, this guy's got some great features on this album too. Legendary ones. Anyways, let's get into this.
Fucking incredible havoc.
Is that Busta in the intro? Maybe he's just doing a spoken intro here.
Commemorate this incredible moment. Okay. Hey, yo, Flea Lord.
Oh, he's gonna rap.
Somebody try to act like he just going. It's our turn. Like they gonna just dump the coke shipment in the water.
Yeah, that track was good as well. Busta played a big part in this song, which I respect. He had a really good verse. I feel like they have the same type of like roughness, like the roughness in their voice. So I feel like this collaboration like holds a lot of potential and chemistry, and they definitely lived up to that. Not quite full potential from Busta. I mean, he didn't really bust out any fast flows that we're used to seeing from Busta, but he definitely had some nice bars. I can't really name any, but they're just bouncing off my head, and they're good. I liked his hook too. It was kind of vibey. Busta Rhymes gave us a nice little vibey hook. I respect that from him. Anyways, next song. Next song is called All for the Goat with Conway the Machine. That's another really good collaboration, good feature. I love Griselda's music, West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher, Conway. Great albums from those guys this year. We'll see what they can do. All for the Goat, probably meaning all for Prodigy. They're calling Prodigy the Goat. And he was a good rapper. He was a really good rapper. R.I.P. to Prodigy, by the way. Let's get into this.
In the name of Prodigy.
Yep.
In the name of Prodigy.
Is that Conway?
Let's go have.
Beat goes crazy already.
These horns made for champions. We gon' weigh them yams again. Blowing on that gas, make them yawn like an ambient. Sleep for the rich. I don't rest till I eat. I could drop every.
Yeah, I mean, you can't hate on them. They're great rappers. Conway came in with some good bars. My V12 Benz will shit on your Charger. I think it was Flea Lord that said, I drop every week, so I'll never skip a beat or something like that. That was really hard. The horns in the background added a lot of triumphantness to the track. I guess I could see where the title kind of came in, but it didn't really play off the title too well. But it's a good track, good lyrics. Next song. Next song is 1 a.m. music. I'm wondering what he means by this. We'll have to find out. Let's get into it.
I'm starting a trend. Anybody that you see that's on the shit that P's on, you got it from P, and that's a good thing. It's not bad that you biting off P and that you want some no jury, no rims.
True.
That's good. I want you to get on that, but I just also want you to know where you got it from.
It seems to me that 1 a.m. music means like when the gangsters come out tonight. 1 a.m. music, all the kids go inside and the gangsters get alive. It's kind of like an anthem or like describing the lifestyle of a gangster. This guy most likely grew up in a rough area, so he had to do stuff like this to get by. Yeah, a lot of good bars. I got the city on my back like a Louis duffel. That was nice. I liked that bar quite a bit. Yeah, overall good bars. Like, I can't even name them because they're all, like, really good. He flows good. Rhyming syllables is something that I love. Yeah, and it seems like throughout this album that he's doing a lot of spoken intros to kind of explain what this song means, so that helps a lot. We're going to get into the next one. The next song is Woo Lords with Raekwon. Woo Lords, so like Wu-Tang. I like that. I like this a lot. Raekwon, shouting out his humble beginnings with Wu-Tang. Well, honestly, most of his career with Wu-Tang. Great rap group, one of the greatest of all time. So we'll see if he can bring that same type of energy they did on like the 36 Chambers. Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay. R.P. Prodigy. Yeah. We gonna carry this shit half. Lord Mob. Let's go.
It's one of the hardest beats so far.
I so hard. Now I'm tacking with the older guards. No regards. Beat like this. Give you a soul massage. Days math.
Oh yeah, that song sounded very like 90s Wu-Tang like in a way. I haven't heard Raekwon sound this dope for quite some time. He really delivered. And Flea Lord padlocked the game. Stupid. I like that part. I don't know what it is. I like it. I like the energy. I like you talking your shit. I like this. This is good. And like the at first the beat was like and then all of a sudden the sound comes in and it sounds fucking incredible. Let's get into the next one. Next song is Raise the Bar with Santana Fox. can't say I've heard of Santana Fox before, so this will be another first impression. Let's get into this.
Santana Fox, Lord Mob, tell these bitches kick rocks. Yeah.
Tell me kick rocks, right?
Fuck is these niggas talking about? Yeah. Lord Mob, nigga. Yeah, you know I be that. Murder, mommy.
Is this Santana Fox or is this just a random girl? Oh, this is a verse. Wow. Bro, when I first heard Santana Fox come in, I didn't think she was rapping. That's a different style. I really liked it. Not some insane bars, but she raps. I feel like she's a better rapper than most of the female rappers I've heard. Yeah, she's more on the lyrical side, and I love it. I love that out of female rappers, like Lauryn Hill, Rhapsody. Love that stuff. And then the beat was simple, and I feel like he did that on purpose to really showcase the rapping ability, not focus on the beat as much as the lyrics. Great stuff. Eating off of our grammar. That's one of my favorite lines off of that. Yeah, this is a good track. It's slow, but, I mean, the rapping is good. It's awesome. Let's get into the next one. Next, we have Mac and the Engine with Ito and Billy V. I've never heard of either one of these artists. This is another first listen. Listening to Flea Lord will also probably put me on to multiple other rappers. Like, I really liked Ransom and Santana Fox. Those were some great ones. Anyways, let's get into this. Mac and the Engine. They got a crazy engine. I don't know the terminology. Let's get into it.
Oh, yeah. These niggas talking about let it breathe. Fuck. Yeah. Caught slipping on second base. Third strike, we lose. Respect the team. Don't blame it on the life he chose. I remember when all I wanted was icy juice.
This really sounds like some music that someone from Griselda would drop, and that's a really good thing. For some reason, throughout the album, a lot of the features are sounding like 6ix9ine and 50, but like more lyrical, and that's a good thing. I don't know who sounded like who. I couldn't tell whose voice they were because I haven't listened to the feature artist before. He likes piano beats. That's cool. I like these piano beats. Piano beats and rap, you can't go wrong. Not a whole lot to say. Moral of the story, don't flourish in the glory. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it said. Someone can lyric check me in the comments, but I really liked that bar. So let's move on. Next track, and the final track, is Bound to Take Losses with Havoc. I've never heard of Havoc before. I feel like I should have heard of Havoc before. That sounds really familiar, but I haven't. Bound to Take Losses. Are you talking about yourself, or are you talking about your opponents? I understand the opponents, but talking about yourself, man, that's just negativity. Anyways, let's get into this.
Yeah. 90s era nigga, I seen it all. In between it all, couldn't defeat me, y'all. When it was beef involved, play my cards right. Either you be bald or so that hard white. For me, it was spitting lyrics and jotting down shit that I saw foul. Met Pete, form all deeper, went all out.
One of my favorite songs on this album. I couldn't tell who went when because Havoc and Flea Lord kind of sounded the same. But the bound to take losses means like when you're in a rough environment, you're bound to take losses, but you just gotta stand up and achieve greatness, you know? In the end, he's kind of saluting everyone that helped him get here. And he made it, honestly, with all the features on this album as well. He definitely made it. I could see him signing to like Griselda Records or something like that. He sounds like he has the style that those artists do. Yeah, the bars wise, there's a lot of good bars. I just can't really think of ones that I really mess with. But yeah, it's gonna do it for this album. And here are my final thoughts for the album. Great. One of my favorite first impression listens of the year. I mean, I haven't had a whole lot this year besides Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs is a guy I got into this year. That's definitely my best, but this is definitely up there as well. Man, this guy's great. He's got a grungy voice, and it's growing on me. I'm starting to really like his voice, and he can rap really well. He has classic backdrops, and instrumentals. Reminds me a lot of like the 90s Wu-Tang, some Griselda. Sounds a lot like those. I really mess with this guy. I'm gonna give this album an 8 out of 10 because it is my first listen. I need to get more into his music to kind of show his consistency. But it's great. It's not my favorite, but it's great. I like this. And thanks to Christian for putting me onto this. And that is going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, give me more suggestions. I really enjoyed this one. And it's been GZTV. I'm out. Peace.